Hello, my name is Marvin Gakunyi, a student of journalism and mass communication at Moi University main campus in my final year. And I'm the CEO and founder of mobilejournalism.co.ke, where our stories are best told by us.
My name is Emmanuel Yegon, a student of communication public relations in Moi University, currently in my final year. I'm the co-founder and communications director at www.mobilejournalism.co.ke. This is the future of storytelling.
The idea of mobile journalism is anchored on two key points, that is simplicity and professionalism. And it started from the point that we discovered in our generation today, everybody is a storyteller. Everybody wants to be the first one to break news. The idea is to help people decipher where this information is credible, evidence-based and truthful. So what we do at mobile journalism is that we empower people to tell these stories differently by giving them power in their hands. An idea we've decided to call it mediacracy, giving power back to the people to tell their own stories for themselves and by themselves. We developed this site to help people tell their stories differently from wherever they are in two ways, simple and professional, with gadgets we choose to call pocket studios or walking editorial rooms. These gadgets have exponential potentials, and if you don't realize what I'm talking about your smartphone. The idea is to change the narrative from what leads to stories that inspire change and bring people together through social cohesion. But why mobile journalism? Mobile journalism is welcoming people from all spectrums of life. You can be a lawyer, you can be a journalist, you can be a student. So we are harnessing all these skills and bringing them to a hub of skills to tell stories differently. The stories on this site are told in three different manners: video, text and photos. The videos are limited to 3 minutes so that people have a span of concentration and they don't take so much of their time when they're looking at videos on this website. The other one is text. We are trying and limiting these stories to be with very minimal paragraphs so that we capture every other reader on across East Africa, Kenya and largely Africa as we change how narratives are told. And the last one is photos. The photos are taken and you give it a caption why you took that photo, what it's talking about and exactly what you're targeting. Every content posted on this site should strictly be coming from a mobile phone. Why? Because in our generation today, people are telling stories from their mobile phone. It is a generation characterized by social media and people want to be owning those stories. So we are telling it in a simple and professional way, still maintaining the grain of ethics and the professionalism of journalism. Welcome to mobilejournalism.co.ke.
The media landscape in Kenya keeps changing, and we are looking at a trend where storytellers are moving from mainstream media to social media. We are seeing others doing vlogs on the YouTube platform. Mobilejournalism.co.ke is going to give these people a platform to tell these stories in both a simple and professional way. With a constantly reducing space for practice that comes with the censorship of the media, we are looking at a trend where mobile journalism will be the new way of telling stories, and that's why we've launched this platform to enhance storytelling on these mobile phone devices. Some add-ons that enable us have stable shots, for example when you are taking videos, and they include the tripod stand, we have the tabletop tripod, and then
a mobile phone rig where you have to clamp your phone and hold it with your both hands. It also gives you spaces where you can clamp your microphone and light so that you can have a shot that is free of shadows, you know.
Yes.
And a more interesting and captured, well-framed shot.
It will help you in even composing.
Yes, and the framing.
Yes. Yeah, so these devices are going to help us. These devices help us to tell our stories well. If you're doing your video, you do a stable video. And the lapel mics that we're using here, these ones are mobile phone lapels that enable you to have perfect sound. So at least when you are telling your story, it is complete, it is clear, and it is professional.
In the near future, we are hoping to partner with mobile gadget providers so that we can enhance storytelling and reach out to as many people as we can, as we also empower people to tell narratives differently, as we change the narrative from what leads to stories that bring people together, enhance social cohesion.
Well, and again, about developing our writers.
Yeah.
those who will be writing on the platform. We are looking at a future where we'll be able to employ writers, and on the back end, on mobilejournalism.co.ke, we have editors who look at the stories that
our
come
gatekeepers.
in. Our gatekeepers, yes. Who look at the stories that come in and package them in the best way possible.
Yes.
And so we are looking at also partnering with the Media Council of Kenya to offer training to our writers, offer accreditation to those who take journalism, so that at least they can be able to own press cards,
exactly.
so that they can tell stories from, they can have access
yeah.
to places where they need to tell stories from. Yes.
The most beautiful thing about this site is that whenever you subscribe, you become a storyteller immediately. So subscribe today and publish your first story. Welcome to the future of storytelling, and our stories are best told by us.